Greetings and thanks so much for watching this tutorial. I'm going to show you how I stay organized with homeschooling two daughters. My name is Dr. Jeanette DeWitt, and my husband and I, we have two high school students. One's a freshman, one is a junior, and they are earning college credit through study.com's College Saver program. Now, what we have discovered is that organization is absolutely essential when you're balancing high school requirements, college coursework, and extracurricular activities, as well as just long-term degree planning. So I'm going to walk you through how we track progress, plan courses, and stay consistent throughout the year. What I'm doing is I'm sharing my screen here, and this is the backbone of my organization system. It's a Google spreadsheet. And for each daughter, I have laid out their semesters. So what I'm going to show you here is, first of all, this resource is at the top, this blog resource, and that is how I looked up the grading scale. And um, classes are weighted differently. So for high school classes, if it's part of a homeschool curriculum, it would be the standard traditional scale. But if it's a college course, the scale is different. So that's why there's two scales, because for some classes, we choose to use the homeschool curriculum in study.com, but for other courses, we choose to use college classes. So, for example, for each daughter, I have every semester laid out beginning with the freshman year, and then my junior year has been doing College Saver since ninth grade. So you can kind of see this freshman year here um, was quite the transition for her. We had a lot of transitions. We had moved, and she also started college classes, and that was quite the challenge. But she redeemed herself, so to speak, or actually, I shouldn't even say it that way. She really worked hard and started to understand the difference between a high school class and a college class. And so she did much better. Now, what you'll also see on the spreadsheet is that there's athlete eligibility here along with the GPA. So for her to participate in the sports program at the local high school, she has to have 5 credits of classes, and college classes count as 2. So um, that's where the numbers kind of come through. But what I really just wanted to show you is how this Google spreadsheet helps me to track everything, because our daughters are earning college credit. One college course counts as 2 credits towards athletic eligibility in our state. So when my oldest completes the 4 college courses between August and December, that gives her more than enough credits to remain eligible for high school athletics. Instead of guessing or scrambling at the end of the semester, everything is clearly documented in one place. And we also track total homeschool hours, typically about 30 hours per week, including the study.com coursework and some enrichment activities. Although in our state, we can't use enrichment activities towards the homeschool hours, but we still track those. So you can see this would have been my youngest daughter's 7th grade year with study.com, and she has the traditional scale. And then if we move to the next school year, what you're seeing here is I've started to color code. So I've arranged it where the blue color means the coursework is done. And you will see, let me move to where we are right now. And what you'll see is in the fall semester, these were all the courses that my oldest daughter completed for college. And then that's in blue. And then her current courses are in red. And then her courses that she will take next are in green. And then that way, if she finishes a course early, we know exactly what we're going to be doing next, so we don't have to think about it. Now, I use this Google spreadsheet to help with the keep track of the courses and the grades because I want to use this as a transcript. But when it comes to planning, I don't actually create any lesson plans. That is where study.com comes into play. We use study.com as the curriculum, and then I let their lesson breakdown guide how we structure the year. So, for example, if a course is um, fewer than 100 lessons, then we typically make that a semester course. And if the course is over 100 lessons, we typically make that a year-long course. So for example, biology was 187 lessons, if I remember correctly. So that was a year-long course compared to a shorter course would be a semester. So even if a college might expect that biology class to be completed in one semester, we adjust it to fit a high school student's pace. That flexibility is one of the biggest advantages of study.com. Now, we also use our summer strategically. Our summer schedule is lighter, usually 2, maybe 4 hours per day, and they typically get the entire month of July off. So sometimes summer is a soft start to fall courses, or if the course is under 100 lessons, we may try to finish it completely during the summer when they're only taking 1 or 2 courses at a time. This helps prevent learning loss and it gives them a head start on those fall classes when extracurricular activities can really kind of ramp up in that fall part of the school year. What we also enjoy is that to stay organized, it's such an important component of how each child is learning. My oldest prefers to take 2 courses at a time and finish them within 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes 10 weeks. But she might structure it so that 2 courses from August to mid October, 2 new courses from mid October to December. That's 4 courses total. And for her, each college course counts as 2 points. So 4 courses times two, that's getting her 8 credits, which is more than enough that she needs for the 5 credit standard for athletic eligibility. My younger daughter prefers a slower pace. She likes variety. So she'll start like her college courses in or she started her college courses in 8th grade, but we also do high school math. So she needs a little bit more time with that. And she needs a little bit more time with the college level English and history because of the assignments that are in those. When there's written assignments, it just takes a little bit longer than if there are just tests for that. And the way you can determine what is in the curriculum is by going to the end. And here, if there were assignments, there would actually be another module here stating what those assignments are. For this course, it looks like it's just a final exam. So it's giving you just the studying aspect for the Nutrition 101. And they give you these flashcards, which is super important because that allows you to know exactly what to study for on the exam. And if you look at the syllabus, then you can confirm that this is just based on chapter tests at the end of each chapter as well as the final exam. So there are no assignments in this particular course. Because my youngest also has ADHD, we often treat some of the courses as full year programs anyway, instead of rushing through in a semester timeline. Study.com allows us to mix high school and college courses seamlessly, which gives us flexibility without sacrificing the structure. For long-term planning and degree alignment, we align everything with our partner schools. So currently we are using Liberty University for our oldest daughter and Bellevue University for our youngest. And we can look up the curriculum on their websites and then pair that with the study.com courses. That eliminates the guesswork and it ensures that the credits that apply toward their future bachelor's degrees. Once they reach the maximal transferable credits through study.com, then they'll enroll directly at the partner school. So our organization system isn't just about today, it's about long-term academic progress, and it gives us a clear roadmap. So, just to recap, staying organized as a homeschool parent really comes down to three things: a clear tracking process, which is our Google spreadsheet, letting study.com's lesson structure guide the course pacing, and designing the curriculum around each student's needs and learning style. Study.com gives us the flexibility to meet state high school requirements, maintain athletic eligibility as well as extracurricular eligibility, and work toward a college degree without overwhelming our family. So, if you'd like to explore study.com for your own homeschool, be sure to check the description or my bio for the referral link, and you'll learn where you can get that discount off your first month. So thanks so much for watching. And if you have comments or questions, go ahead and put those in to the feed below. Thanks a lot.